Good morning. Well, it's a chilly day today here in the old south of France and quite windy, so it's making it quite not a great day, even though it's a bit sunny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with the removal of this wood from the forms that I had embedded in the concrete. I should just be smart and cut it in half and try to just not worry about saving it. But it's I don't know, it's just not me to give up on something. So I'm going to keep trying to save as much wood as I can, even if it does take me another day. But kind of by the end of today, if something happens, cut an arm off or something, I'm done. So I'll just go as much as I can today, get her done, and then I can get on to the next project. So anyways, wish me luck. See how far I can get, how much I can save. Good morning. Yeah, it's the next day. It's lovely weather here today. It's a little chilly to start, but it looks like it's going to be getting quite warm. I've not given up. I'm still going, even though this is like day 4. I don't see a full day having to put in a full day this week or today. It looks like I've got 2 pieces left. I've lost a little bit of wood. I was trying to not damage in any way some pipes that are kind of semi-exposed that run from one from the middle floor bathroom down into the sewers. So I had to kind of butcher the wood, chip it apart using chisels and whatnot to get it out, because I just didn't want to break, because it's a small pipe. It's only 40 millimeter pipe, or actually it's 50 millimeter pipe, I think. But because it's so small and it's right at the surface, I didn't want to break it. And it looks like I've saved so far, just a quick guess, probably about 200 feet of wood, which, it wasn't in the budget to be buying new wood. So hopefully I can finish these last 2 pieces today, and then it'll be complete success, or at least as good as I'd hoped. Yeah, let's keep going. It's going to be a win this time, even though a lot of work. It's going to be a win. Well, there we go. I managed to finish. I got all the forms out and really didn't damage much of the wood. I only lost about maybe 4 or 5 feet of wood, like a meter or so, something like that. And yeah, I'm going to be able to use all that, which is great, because that was kind of the original plan. It definitely took a lot longer than I expected. Thankfully, I didn't have to. I was going to start cutting the wood and using an axe and splitting it down with like a log splitter. The things you drive into the end of a log and it cracks it. But I didn't have to, so that's fantastic. I also took the forms out at the end of the pool and cut some of the plastic away down there. I will be filling those in with basically mortar, so sand and cement, once I know what the height of our tiles are. When I get that sorted, I'll be positioning the covers for the skimmers, and there's a little electrical box, and then there's a tube that goes under the pool if you ever want to pump the water out. I'll be doing that. The other thing I noticed, which I expected, which was my real initial worry, was that the rebar is poking through on a lot of where the trench was. So where that trench / cantivos are going to go / drainage channel, I didn't have enough space. I should have probably dug under more, but I didn't want to affect any of the foundations on the house. So I thought, well, that's fine. So at the bottom of that trench is going to be about 2 inches of mortar that I'm putting. And I specifically made it deeper because I knew that I wanted to be able to adjust it so that the slope worked a bit better. There's a teeny little slope there, but if I can get another inch at one end and it gets a little better of a drain out of it, that's fine. So that'll be done not probably until the spring. I'm not sure yet how much I'm going to. Depends on the weather, really. Right now, I kind of got a bit of a shock. One of our bushes, it's probably about a week or two earlier than last year, is already coming into flowers. So spring is here. Like, it's going to be 18 tomorrow. We didn't get much of a winter at all. I don't think maybe it flurried once. But yeah, I suddenly feel this big clock ticking where I have to get the ground ready because I want to be able to seed and put down grass and start the gardens and stuff like that. So that's going to be my next thing, is to work on basically digging up a hedge and regrading the ground and then putting the hedge back down. Whether it lives or not, I don't know. And it's looking like, I still have to finalize it, but it's looking like I made another big bin at the end of next week. So what I will be doing then is I'll be basically moving more dirt, getting rid of it. So I may not film that. I may just film kind of before and after, because you've seen me move enough dirt by this point. I don't know. I think it was a success. I think if you just keep going, even though, you know, it's a bit of a waste of money, or sorry, it's not a waste of money, it's more of a waste of time. But because this is my job, it's more valuable for me to try to save money where I can versus, you know, going up and buying a bunch more wood. So it was a good challenge, and I pretty much won. So that's what's important, is you just don't give up. You keep going, even though it's a horrible job, covered in dust and whatnot, and it was frustrating, but hey, I figured it out and got there. Anyways, really appreciate you watching. Thanks for following, and I'll see you in the next video, and hope you have a great weekend and a great week. Cheers.